just to let you know that we're live. So I'm gonna ask you guys some yes or no questions. I'd like for you to answer these questions for me, please. If you have a 7-year-old and the 7-year-old says, I want to be a good dancer. I want to be a dancer. I want to dance like Beyonce when I grow up. Do you think that there are parents that will send their kids to dance class or cheerleading camp or whatever, right? Are there parents out there that will send their child to dance class? Because I saw one of those shows where the moms were all fighting because their daughters were in the dance teams. You know, those shows where they like to get black people together and make us look crazy. So yes or no? If your daughter says I want to be a dancer, do you send her to dance class? I got a little girl. She goes to dance class. What do you think? Let me ask you another yes or no question. Give me a yes or no. If your son is 7 years old and wants to be a football player, are there 7-year-olds out here in our community who go to football practice? Yes or no? Do we have 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds who go to football practice at an early age?
And
yes or no?
Dr. Boyce, for football, it's 2 hours a day, 4 or 5 days a week for 7-year-olds for football practice.
Bingo. One more very leading question. This is really almost rhetorical because you know the answer. Yes or no? If there are little black boys who see LeBron on TV and want to be basketball players and they're tall for their age, do they go to basketball practice? Does somebody send our little boys to basketball practice? Are there a lot of little black boys out here that go to basketball camp every summer, go to basketball practice every day? Yes or no? Yes. So the reason I'm asking you these questions is because sometimes it's the simple stuff that leads to the deep solutions. Why is it that we are perfectly fine and completely indoctrinated to this idea that we will send our kids to dance practice, we will send them to football practice every day, we will send them to basketball practice every day, but we don't send them to practice on how to make money, how to be economically free, how to not be a white man's slave when they grow up? Why is it such a foreign idea for us to give our children economic practice to prepare for global competitive economic warfare as an adult, when we will spend all of our money, our last dollars? You know what I'm talking about, Danielle. You got those parents that will spend their last sending their child to basketball, football camp, but won't spend a nickel sending them to entrepreneurship camp. Which is going to affect your child's life more when he's 28 years old? The fact that he played football at 7 years old, the fact that he knows how to create a job for himself when he's got children to take care of and he's economically stuck and frustrated because a white man won't give him a job.
Yeah.
Seriously. I mean, you could do both. Both is absolutely fine. I played sports when I was a kid, but I'm going to tell you, I ain't played sports since I was 18 years old, but I've been playing the economic game every day of my life. And I will probably play it until the day I die. So if you want to tell me which game you want to prepare me for as my parents, which game is more important? Well, the economic game is life or death. Football is what I watch on Sundays and other people are playing. I don't even care who wins the game. But the economic game, if I don't win that motherfucker, I get my ass kicked. I lose my family. I could lose my freedom. I could lose my life. There are black men every year and women too who lose their lives because they're ill-equipped to play the economic game. I mean, seriously, think about how many young ladies out here are selling their body to pay the rent for their kids because they don't know any other way to make money. Think about how many brothers out here are out here hustling in the street, toting the gun, doing illegal things in order to make money because nobody ever sent them to economic training camp, right? Mm-hmm. So your kids are not prepared because you're not preparing them. Mm-hmm. You're preparing them for all the wrong things. I don't know too many 29-year-olds who are able to feed their family by dribbling a basketball. That does not happen very often. But I know a lot of brothers and sisters as well who are taking care of their family because they know how to make money. So every child, in my opinion, every child in our community should take some class somewhere that basically is focused on, here are all the different ways to make